Please. No. 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 Hello, coffee cake. Welcome to my cozy, crazy, convicting, and cringy cafe. I'm Mocha, medium roast, barista, and host. And at Cafe Mocha, every ounce of our caffeinated ideas will brew up a latte fun with you all. Hello, 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 my coffee cakes, and welcome back for another amazing episode of Imperial Grace. I am finally the Empress, and I've been making crazy decisions after decisions, and I really like this game. Now, I thought this was going to be a lot more visual novel and like a little hint of resource management, and that's what exactly it is, though. I'm able to make all these decisions on policies, procedures, while building romantic relationships with different suitors, so I just love that aspect of it so much. It keeps me really engaged, and it feels like it's not to a stage where it's like getting boring or anything, so I am so interested and happy to play this game. I am only going to assume it's going to get me a lot better as well. There's just so many different people and situations that are happening, and I cannot wait until the chaos happens. I know it sounds crazy, but once the chaos stops happening, that's when things start rolling, and I am all on board for that. So with that said, I am going to get to it with another episode of Imperial Grace. Spring Day 52. Wow, we've been going pretty quick through this game. I don't know why I was under the impression that we haven't gotten this far, actually. The days pass by in a blur, all similar to each other. New petitions to manage, new events to participate in, influential people to flatter. I never had any illusions. I had always known that my life as an empress would be mainly paced by paperwork and diplomatic discussions, but sometimes it got a bit much. I knew the decisions I was making could change lives and minds, and I hoped that under my rule, my kingdom would prosper. But I couldn't see the results of my hard work after a mere few weeks. Right, that's right. They did say the decisions that we make are going to be shown later. It's not going to be immediate decisions. Immediate results. I had to settle for little victories, and sometimes I caught myself hoping for something, anything to disrupt my day. Unfortunately, nothing seemed to be on the cards. Your Grace. Ooh, I haven't seen Master of Murmurs in a little while, actually. Your Grace, would you have a few moments to spare me? Absolutely, every time. Startled out of my daydreaming, I looked at the unfinished letter in front of me and pushed it aside to give my full attention to the Master of Murmurs, who removed his hood after closing the door. Of course, I'm all ears. Today, a wandering caravan coming from Vargas was attacked by bandits while they were crossing the Elm Bridge. The merchandise was stolen, the guards were killed, and the people in the caravan are now being held hostage to be ransomed. My God, that's what it should say. That's awful. I was not used to being one who must find solutions, and I immediately started going through them in my mind. That bridge is a strategic location. It should have been better protected. We'll send Munda over there, and I'll ask Marjorie to send hers as well. Her men are closer by. They should be able to secure the area and limit the disruptions to the heavily trafficked commercial road. And put a bounty on these bandits. We have to find the hostages and deal with their captors as decisively as possible. Patiently, he let me finish, but as I saw his expression, I realized there was more to it, and I frowned. Is there something in particular that I should know about this caravan, Master of Murmurs? Softly, he nodded. Amongst the captured people is one of my agents, a master of spying and infiltration. He had been in Vargas for a few months to keep an eye on a family of nobles, and he was urgently coming back with some vital information. Does it have to do with my father's assassination? Do you think Vargas is guilty of it? No. At first glance, there's no connection. Your father's assassination is still under investigation, even if I have to admit that at the moment, we're somewhat stalled. Wow. Then what is this about? That's precisely the issue. I don't know. Apparently it was crucial information. My agent has always been excessively prudent. He feared that his mail might be intercepted, and therefore he was reluctant to send me written information, even if our messages are always coded. Also must be pretty important. So you're telling me that one of our spies who infiltrated Vargas has been captured not far from the border while he was coming back with information of the utmost importance, and that you have no clue what that is? Finally, now that God had granted my wish of little more excitement, I started regretting wishing for it in the first place. The situation did not bode well. That's correct. Like you, I do find this coincidence suspicious, but we can't be sure of anything. If they wanted us to cover their tracks, they could have simply killed him right then and there. And as well as the guards. Maybe they just got rid of the body. We can't exclude that from the possibility, but we received a demand of ransom addressed to his family, like the other 4 hostages. I don't know. Well, in that case, we'll have to clear the situation quickly. Do we have any other agents stationed in Vargas who can try to learn what our spy knows? A few, yes, but I'm afraid they won't be discreet enough if they were to approach the same people. The decision is yours to make. Wow. She said, I want excitement, and then excitement knocked on the door. Any decision that involves the Master of Murmurs is definitely excitement. I know it's dangerous. We better play it safe. The agent should stay at its current post. I know it's dangerous, but we still have to try. And what is this called? Nobility? What is that, though? Influence. But we don't have a whole bunch of that. And that's... I don't know. Okay, so the Master Murmurs, it seems like what he's getting at is that he wants to try. So I've never given him an opportunity to get a victory on his team. I put one of his possible recruits in jail because she was also a murderer, and I think she did deserve that. So I think I'm gonna go with his opinion. I know it's dangerous, but we still have to try. The worst that can happen is that I guess they all get killed and we don't get any information. Yeah, that actually sounds very bad now that I'm thinking about it. The best that can happen is that they go and they get the information and they come back, I guess. Or they could just stay at their posts. But then what? Do we now get a ransom for him? Like, what do we do then? Because he's saying that he doesn't think if the spies go over there that they're gonna be discreet in being able to get there. So if he thinks that, I don't want them to be put at more risk. So yikes, this is a hard decision. I was happy with those other decisions. I don't know why she wanted excitement. I was fine. I want to be dangerous, but because we don't know what kind of information this might be. So okay, if we don't do this, my plan was, okay, we were gonna go and have people go off there, and some of Marjorie's men go there as well to help us out with the situation. And I think that might be enough. If I send men, they send men, they can be rescued. I feel like they could be rescued. So I'm going to do the second one. Let's keep the other agents at their post, and that we send a rescue team for the other ones, right? Let's do it. I think it'd be a safer choice indeed, Your Grace, even if I'm dying to figure out what this is all about. What shall we do with the bandits? I took time to think and weigh my options before making a decision. Do we have any information whatsoever on these bandits? If they are who they pretend to be, they have been active all over the territory and always follow this pattern. But we know little about them. For the time being, we have no idea of their whereabouts or who their leader is. That's right, because we had this happen in the very beginning. One of our first decisions were about these bandits taking a group of people and asking for ransom. So this is the second time this has now affected my kingdom. Are they trustworthy? I mean, once the ransom have been paid, will they truly release the hostages? So far, yes, they have kept their word. Okay, so we can trust them in that regard. For the time being, we have no proof that this was a setup. We have to believe at the very least that our agent is alive. If they're known for keeping their promises, the best course of action is to pay the ransom without further discussions. But the last time we did that, Alden was not in agreement of it, and he was right. They came back asking for more money. But they said, or Master of Memory says, that he believes that they would be released. So maybe that's fine. We can't continue letting these bandits live on our lands, even if they're known for being trustworthy. I absolutely do not trust them, and I do not want to pay ransoms all over the place. Pretend to pay the ransom, but trap them. At least we will have fewer bandits on our hands, and our agent, if our agent is already dead. Okay, I'm kind of with that. I believe the situation is far too uncertain to engage resources. If it's a trap, we'll lose more lives, and I'll refuse to finance these bandits any further, even though it'll cost me. The only thing that we can do is to have faith in this agent and his abilities. If he's talented as you claim, he should be able to give them the slip to all the... I don't know if that's it. I think this might be... What is this? Dang. Oh, people. And then influence. How much of that do I got again? 15? Do I have to pay 15 or do I own 15? Those is 3? And that's 2? Okay. I kind of like that idea. I want to pay the ransom just to get it over with, but I don't want them to get in the habit of just taking my people, getting ransom, taking my people, getting ransom. I don't like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this decision. If the Master Murmur disagrees with it. But you know what? Maybe the best course of action is to pay the ransom because of the information. If it wasn't for the information, I'd be more opted to just be like, yeah, let them deal with it. But who knows? The information could just be so. And then we don't want any. All right. Very well, Majesty. I'll send one of my men to pay the ransom. Let's hope we can trust these bandits. Oh boy. 1 week later. Your Grace, even if it disgusts me to finance these vile bandits, the ransom has been paid without any issues, and we managed to get our agent back. The information that he holds is crucial importance. You should meet him in person to hear all the details. All I can say is that the situation is serious. Master of Murmurs. Okay. Very well. Hey, I also hate paying them. No one died. Seemed like it worked out. Unable to sleep, I got up to take a bit of fresh air at the window. As much as I told myself there was no point in speculating before I got the spy's report, I couldn't stop the foreboding I felt. And I was about to be proved right. Everything's going to be fine. Ah, no, it doesn't stop there. It wouldn't stop there. Please. Please. No. 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 Well, my coffee cakes, as you have seen, that is the end of the demo. And you know what? It was great. Clap it up. Let's clap it up. I was so invested, I actually forgot it was a demo. And I just thought I was gonna continue to play, and there was gonna be no end. But that only speaks to the greatness that this game is going to be. So thank you for all of your hard work, devs, in this demo. I look forward to this this game when it comes out. It's already on my wish list, been sitting there for a while. I am ecstatic, and I cannot wait for so much more. Thank you all for your hard time. God bless you. God bless your timeline. Until next time. Peace. I'm devastated. I am truly devastated.